Bula.
Bula. That's hello in Fijian. We're going to the Mamanuca, I think that's how you say it, yes, islands, and a couple other islands today. This is a tour with a local company in Fiji, and so we have to meet by the Nadi airport, so 2.5 hours.
One and like almost 2 hours exactly from here to the Nadi airport. Yeah. Just depending on traffic.
Yeah. So we want to leave right now, really, so we can be safe rather than sorry, because the meeting time is at 9. So yeah, but we're really excited. I am a huge Survivor fan, so is my family. TJ, he's getting there.
I'm getting there, but I like it.
He has friends that are Survivor fans, and so we're really excited to see the birthplace of Survivor, and where they've
been filming the last 10 seasons.
Yeah, yeah, where they're probably gonna end their career there. So Fiji, I'm really loving Fiji right now. People are so kind. The weather's been great so far, and we're just gonna have a great day.
Yes.
Bye.
That's that guy, Oye, rumatarin ko siguro mo, men. Ang kasarabaro, Antonio Banderas.
We made it to the port right on time. Whoop, whoop. Thanks to my excellent navigation. TJ ended up getting us pulled over, but we won't talk about that. Anyways, we're here with Captain Joe.
Hey, Bula!
He gave us the rundown, and we're gonna have a great day on our Survivor tour. Whoop whoop!
Always nice to take a small group of people like this.
It is, yeah, this is nice.
Easier, yep.
Yeah, I've been walking big boats like this, like taking 30 people.
Oh, wow.
So it's really crazy, you know.
It gets hectic, definitely trying to corral.
Trying to make everybody happy, you know, in a big group.
Yes.
Okay.
Survivor setup. What's this island called again?
Yandua.
Yandua. This is where they do Survivor setup.
Day 3 of the island. Still scavenging for food. Instead of finding food, she keeps finding seashells. Food is not of the importance.
Ooh, it's alive.
Leave them. Don't touch them. No, leave the little crab alone.
That's just cute.
Your food, buddy.
I would love to be on the Survivor crew, be able to set up things, or just be a contestant on Survivor. There you have it, folks.
One of our comrades didn't make it. We had to eat them. Katie's a little crab. We're making our journey across the beach. Well, Katie keeps finding shells.
And just get distracted.
We're supposed to be going to tribal council. Katie's over here finding seashells. She's least of the worries because she is not on the bottom of the...
Hey, but I have an idol, so...
You heard it there, folks. She just admitted she had an idol. She's been lying to all of us.
What?
She's playing everyone.
I think it's stupid when people play it for someone else. You never play it either for someone else. That's like having 10 grand and saying, hey, you take my money. It's like, no, that's stupid. What are your thoughts, Survivor fans?
I think it's dumb too. unless you know 100% that they're gonna help you in the next couple of competitions to get you ahead, and it's somebody you know that you're gonna be able to defeat in the end.
But never trust anyone. Keep your rewards and your idols to yourself, tucked in your pocket.
Like they say, keep your friend close, but your enemy's closer.
Yeah.
Yeah, see?
Yeah.
Enemy close. I love you, bud. Look at the little guy. Now put him back. Be nice to him. That's mean. Scaring the living crap out of him.
The living crap out of him.
Ha, Kitty's over here thinking she's funny with the puns. And instead of living the crap. She wishes.
Now we're going to where the contestants play on the island. It's Survivor Dream! Where they eat, sleep, play. Let's do it! Oh my god.
I'm gonna say straight in front of us is one of the camps.
Wow. Wow.
That's pretty cool.
Oh my gosh, babe! Ah! This is like my dream.
When they do the setup, they do everything. When they finish, they take everything out and leave the place as it is before.
Wow.
And, yep.
Oh my gosh.
We have landed on our camp.
I made it, babe. Oh, look. There's some markings there.
Yep. Yeah, they really.
Oh, watch out. See that?
Yeah, little ants.
What does it say?
M. Or 3. That is a snake stand, that looks like.
Oh.
So where are we at?
We are at the place where
One of the camps, right?
one of the tribal camps.
There's a path right there. So yeah, right now we are actually in one of the survival camps, tribal camps. So you can really see there's the beach right there. Right there is actually one of the fire pits that they covered up, and there's actually another one over there. So yeah, and then right there is the trail. So yeah. So right now there's the beach behind us.
Yeah.
It's where they probably have like their little boat and their sign. It's probably like right there, right in this area.
Yeah.
And then right over here, right there's one of the fire pits, and there's another fire pit.
Oh, wow.
Look at all the coconut shells that people probably gathered and got put together for food and all that. There's some brush all over, so see, coconut pile.
Yeah. Do you think last season, do you think people were here from last season?
Absolutely. And then there's the trail.
Oh, can we go?
Yeah, let's go take a stroll into the jungle.
Let's pretend we're on Survivor, babe. Let's talk strategy.
I won't fill my water bottle. I gotta fill water. So yeah, we're just walking the trail. Oh, there's a crab. Look it, there's food. So yeah, it looks like this is a pretty in-depth walk through this jungle. So yeah, and then probably the well station probably fill up and everything. So yeah, nature's starting to come back. We're going to the well. Here on Survivor ground. So yeah, we're just walking. And then there's the path there, and then there's the path there. There's Katie, she's coming to the well. So I don't know which direction the well would be at for water. But yeah, this is where we're at. So just think, there's people walking through here looking for idols and everything. Crazy.
Wow. People have won here.
And
this is where people do their talks of good strategy, and they play here. Guys, should I apply? I mean, what other contestant could say they got a leg up?
they already know the grounds.
I'm already getting a tour of my future home for 30 days. 39, I should okay? Because that's what the winner survives.
So yeah, we're in the middle of the jungle. Yeah, respect the land. It's one thing you gotta remember is if you take away, you gotta get back.
Guys, I'm in Survivor Fully Grown.
So don't know which camp this would have been, but yeah, we're walking through back to the beach after trying to find an idol.
Do you think people will like me?
I don't know.
I think they would, because I would participate. Tito, you're sitting on a rock. What's your next move then?
Thank you. I'm by myself right now. Camp, no one's around. They're all looking and filling the waters up. But it's day one.
That's where they probably have their beds.
Yeah, probably. That's what I would have. I would actually have it right between these two trees.
Yeah.
Because it's
Sheltered.
yeah, you're more sheltered in the brush.
This is a fire. And then you kind of have a barrier to the beach here. Oh, look how beautiful that water is.
Absolutely stunning. Where are we at?
Fiji. I'm that girl.
So right now we're on one of the islands where the camps are, but actually come to find out, two of the camps are on the same island. They're just separated by some rock. Yeah, pretty crazy.
That's wild.
There's one of the other camps. So we're coming up on it.
We're at a second survival camp. This is probably the one I'd want to be on, because I feel like you get more beach and more, it looks like lush greenery, more stuff than you do here.
A little bit more of a sand berm, so you can really build up on blockage from the sea, so not strong winds coming off. Hopefully they're coming from the south, but yeah. Here's a log where they looks like they were hacking away on their coconuts and other logs.
And our guy, Captain Joe, he said we came at the perfect time of year because they're not currently filming. Obviously, they would shut down the whole islands for filming. They will probably start filming in February.
3 months.
In like 2 months, because it's almost December. Wow. That means like new Survivor players are casted and we're gonna come here when it's so beautiful.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. And the tide is working really well. So we were able to come up here and explore the beach.
I think, yeah, we're in a camp. Just, this one looks more well taken care of, and they really were able to hide it more. So I was asking Captain Joe if there's any like venomous creatures on these islands. He said no, not on these ones. All they have is called a snake, sea snake, and it's not a venomous creature, so that's a plus. But yeah, they have, of course, there's critters and all that on the islands, some bugs. But overall, the land, this is really cool. Ow! I'm walking barefoot, Katie's got her shoes on, so. And yes, I am getting very red in the neck. So.
You want to go this way? Whichever way would lead us to the water well.
Oh hey, this is actually where an idol was found in the last season. So they had the one that had like the 3, you could give up, take the idol there and only has like certain mounts, or you could put it back in and go for the bigger and better idol, and this is where one of them were. So it was over up on this rock wall. So yeah, pretty nifty. Yeah, it was hanging up because it was up in a vine and they pulled it down.
Are you sure it was right here?
Yeah, I'd say yeah, it's probably right in this area. Pretty nifty. So yeah, we'll just walk a little bit more down this trail, see what there is. I see here critters. So yeah, this is, yeah, you can tell they come and just throw all the debris back in the back behind everything. So yeah, this is pretty nifty. Ah, spider webs. But yeah, this is pretty cool. I also have to remember, I'm trying to watch where I'm stepping.
Oh. Yep.
Look.
That is a spider web.
That's a massive spider web that the wife just walked into. Sucks to be here.
I need a map for this place.
Yeah, because it looks like it.
Give me a map, dude.
So, yeah, it looks like they might remove them, or it's deeper in the jungle and they really let it cover up. So.
Well, in the show, it seems like it's such a far ways away, but in reality, it just might be here and they cover it up.
That's.
I don't think they'd have contestants searching and doing a huge check, but maybe I'm wrong.
Who knows?
Crazy.
We're gonna head back to the beach.
Yeah. This is where Mamanuca, where Castaways was filmed with Tom Hanks. You know what other movie Tom Hanks is in? The Polar Express! Polar Express. La 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 la, yeah! Here are full of trash, guys.
Not disgusting.
Be part of the problem.
Be the solution. Pick up your trash, dispose of it, recycle it.
Friends, this is how you collect Fiji water. Guys, I'm just loving being here. It is wonderful. We got so blessed with the incredible days. Pretty hot out. You definitely need your sunnies and sunscreen and a hat and all the stuff. But I'm just so thankful to be in Fiji, out of all places, and Survivor Tour with our amazing Captain Joe. And I'm grateful to be here with TJ Survivor just means so much to me. It brings back so many memories of my parents introducing it to me when I was little, and then right now going to their house and watching it when we can with them. It's just so impactful to my life, and if I were on the show, I would make the most of it. I would obviously try to survive and not be one of those people who just sit and expect people to provide food or shelter for them. And you know, if I did win $1 million, I would just give back and invest in me and TJ's future, and also travel, because that's, you know, why I do these vlogs. Also, I do think TJ would be stellar on Survivor, and I do think he would win if he were on the show. So maybe you guys could leave in the comments if you think he should apply, and encouraging him to apply as well.
Not sure what this part was, but it's part of the tribal council. I think this is where they do council somewhere. Wow, that's bloody hot. But yeah, this is where they do a lot of it. Where's your torch? We have to snuff it out because the tribe has spoken.
Is this where they do it?
I'd say yeah. It's probably one of the places they do it. So yeah, what do you think?
So cool.
Big
I'm
cool.
trying to picture it, but I'm having trouble.
A little hard one.
Yeah. It's a good area for it. Let me see what's in the bag.
Yeah, a little hard to see where they film because of after they're done filming, they take everything away and remove everything and leave the land the way it was. So when they come back, they have to rebuild every time. So yeah. So right here There's a deck, a platform. I think Captain Joe was telling us this is where they do competitions or challenges as teams and individuals. So this one looks more like a area where they do the water to land challenges. And there's Katie.
Like TJ mentioned, we're probably on the platform where they do a lot of their either puzzle challenges or individual challenges. I could see why they do it here because it is a wonderful place. You get the ocean. If you're like coming back from the ocean, they might have those marks out in the ocean for obviously the boats, but also for like a landmarker for the crew. We're seeing here a lot of dirty that people are leaving, but there's also some bamboo behind there, and there's like that octagon little sign, so maybe Survivor utilizes that. But anyways, it's so cool to be here, and what a view. And just a little commentary, if they do challenges on different islands, you know, it takes about 20-25 minutes to get to the island, so it's just pretty wild, just all the behind the scenes, man, that they do not show you. And same with going to tribal. And this sand is hot. Some of these people who are running with no shoes, I don't know how they're doing it, especially with no nourishment really, and at least they're getting water. The part we were just on, they do all the water and game challenges. And what's this called?
Yo, Pula!
Is this the Mana Island?
It's Mana Island, yes.
Mana Island.
See, there's some weight down there. They used to graze the game.
Oh, sick. Like all the,
All the weights, no, to
oh, wow.
a platform.
That's what those are?
Yeah, they're still there.
Oh, sick. Wow. All the weights they use to hold the platforms down to do their game
to hold the
challenges.
water game.
Mana Island. Still on Mana Island. This is where the staff is, the resort. It's a nice resort. It's a nice place to stay and all, but I'd rather win the game. The tribal council?
Yeah, the tribal council, yes.
Oh.
Big building there, very expensive building. But I don't know why they pull it off.
Wow. Tribal council.
Hi guys. So me and Katie are just trying to figure out where they put it all. Where I'm thinking is they build all into that so they come walk in from the beach and walk it that way into the land that everything's at. I'd say that's what they probably do. What, Katie, what were you thinking?
I was just like, the ocean's right there, so you don't want to obviously hear the ocean. I'm picturing it when it's nighttime. I'm picturing where they have their torch line up. I feel like that little pathway is significant, and they tear everything down, build, and then I know they build up, so they have to probably build up for people to be able to go and boat. But anyways, their set's incredible, and I'm curious of how much everything costs. Hey guys, so I thought it'd be cool to do a new segment of our vlog called Dear Future Kids, and I'd just like to share some words of encouragement, advice for our future kids. So we are currently, it's November 23rd, 2024. We're in Fiji. We're currently at Tribal Council land.
Survivor.
Holy ground for Survivor.
If it's still a thing when you guys are old.
Yes, and we would love to share our love for Survivor with you guys one day. Mom and Dad want to be on the show, and we're Amazing Race, so we're gonna apply when we get home. And we have had kind of a difficult day today, just with communication and loving each other well. So I just hope that you take from us that you learn to love each other and communicate properly. Learn to love the little things in life. Don't let an opportunity like being in Fiji and kill your joy and your love and passion with each other if something goes wrong in your day. Anything you want to say, TJ?
You summed it up.
Okay, Mom and Dad love you. Bye. Survivor Holy Grounds. I'm honored honored to be here and be a part of Survivor in my own way. Let's come on to the beach.
Ready? Oh, your mom just got her hair stuck in her glasses again.
I've just been a fangirl this whole time.
Oh, yeah, you have.
And this is part of the Mana Island.
Yes. This is Mana Island.
Mana Island.
Yes.
Sweet.
This is Mana Island.
Mana Island. The other side of Mana Island where they do tribal council.
There's a trail where they would come in from the river.
That's a crazy long boat ride though.
For the ones that are going.
Yeah, no wonder no one wants to go tribal council. They don't want to take a super long boat ride. And obviously be voted off and have to fight for their lives, but you know. One stop at the Hey guys, so we just returned from our tour with Captain Joe, Survivor tour, and we got drenched. Like there was a rainstorm coming around the time we left for from our lunch, and we're not exaggerating, like we're being dead honest and serious. We were literally straight on in the eye of the storm, and Captain Joe was amazing, got us back safely, and I borrowed one of his raincoats, which was wonderful. But yeah, he was great. The Vuda Water Taxi Company is excellent, especially if you get Captain Joe. Let him know that we sent ya. But yeah, we are head to toe drenched, and we were worried about our technology because there's a lot of tech that we had, including this camera.
Make sure you wear sunscreen.
But yeah, so we're headed the 2-hour drive back to our Airbnb. We're pretty soaked right now, so we're hoping the AC can cool us off and get us dry. See you then, bye. Day 2 recap of our Fiji adventure. So today we woke up extremely early at like the butt crack of dawn, and we got ready, had just a little bit of brekkie, and we traveled 2 hours to Nadi, Fiji. And on the way there, TJ got pulled over. He was speeding. We aren't going to talk about that, but I'll talk about it for a moment. We had to pay 100 Fijian dollars. So yeah, hopefully that doesn't impair us from renting a car again. I'm looking at TJ right now. And then we met up at the Vuda Marina with Captain Joe. Took us a little bit to find him, just making sure we're in the right place.
We walked right past him.
We walked right past him apparently. We probably should have asked like, hey, do you know Captain Joe or whatever, but that just like went over our heads.
In and out the other ear.
Yeah, but we found him. We found Captain Joe. We hopped on his boat. It was just us. I thought it was gonna be more people, but it ended up just being us, which is lovely. We traveled to many islands, and the first set of islands were specifically Survivor themed, and it was my dream. It was incredible. Captain Joe showed us where survivors had their camps, the tribes, and different like areas. We even were able to like go into the island just a little bit. We were trying to find the well, but we couldn't really actually make our way through because of all the brush. We explored the best we could. We were pretty limited on our time because our tour started at 9 and it took about 40 minutes to an hour to get to the islands. Because they're out there. Like, this is all the behind the scenes stuff that the show does not show.
Nope.
But yeah, so we were pretty limited. We had like 20-25 minutes at each location. So we made the most of it. It was so cool to see literally last season where people were, what kind of their living area looked like, how they got food, what they're looking at for a view, how they're surviving the rain weather that we got. Yeah, it was incredible. We saw not only where the tribes would be beached, like had their camps, but we saw where tribal council would be, where they had their challenges. We saw the anchors in place that they would use to hold the big boards in place in the ocean. And then, let's see, for the challenges, I think the editing, people who edit Survivor are incredible because I think they really master depth perception, because on the TV it looks like the challenge area is huge, and I'm sure for different challenges they are, but for some of the challenge areas, like, it's not that big of a space. And for some of the ocean areas, I can't imagine being in an ocean in the middle of nowhere when you might be just like a couple feet away, you know? So I really think they do a good job and master the art of depth perception, spatial perception, editing in general. Yeah, I just love Survivor. I think I'm gonna apply, and I think TJ's gonna apply when we get home. We're also applying for the Amazing Race, by the way. Yeah, my dream come true. I mean, just to be where the players were, making decisions, playing the game, being interactive, getting out of their comfort zone. I mean, it was just very, what's the word? A metaphor to my life, and just being like, hey, like, you're literally on a beach, you know no one, you're gonna play this game, people, the intention is to vote you out, but if you can survive, then you're a sole survivor. And you not only can prove that to yourself, but you also win some money to prove that.
$1 million.
Yeah. Good morning.
Morning.
Vuda from Fiji. It's day 3 and we booked a Cloud9 excursion. If you don't know what this is, it's a floating bar in the middle of the South Pacific Ocean. So this is gonna be for about 6 hours or so, and we're gonna have a good time. We were able to get, like, they're known for their pizzas, their smoothies, their drinks. You can have lounge areas and rest.
I'm gonna burn again.
No. We'll keep you covered. Just boarded for Cloud9. We made it to Cloud9. It is a vibe. They've got tunes going. We're on the first floor. There's a second floor that people can lounge on just like this, and they can jump out of the water. Snorkeling spots, relaxation, first sunscreen on, it'll be great. We're gonna order pizza soon and get drinks. Hello, we're back in our lovely beach villa. We made it back from the Port Dinaru. I think I'm saying that wrong.
Hi guys.
Hey guys, I'm so tired. We've been up like 18 hours. Oh boy.
I got more red.
Anyways, what we do today, babe?
Today Katie booked us a excursion called Cloud 9. It is a pretty much you get on a boat, go out in the middle of the ocean on a barge that they have, and it's just pretty much a party.
Yeah, drinks, pizza.
Yeah, they had their own pizza stone.
Lounge places, yeah. So we spent about 4 hours there and then took an hour and a half for a ride back to the port and then a 2-hour car drive.
Yes.
So.
And you
We're
feel,
tired.
yes, we're tired. And if you think an hour and a half boat ride back is lame, no.
Party!
They play some good bangers, not gonna lie, they play really good music. And when you get a bunch of Aussies drunk, it's
A
freaking
lot of
lit.
entertainment.
Just
about.
Oh yeah.
Then we got dinner and now we watched a movie and now we're just gonna go to bed. We're so tired.
Yeah.
Oh, we have nothing for tomorrow. We'll figure it out tomorrow.
Yeah, we might just explore around the area.
Souvenir,
or-
I want to get my keychain.
Yes, we gotta get a keychain for Katie for Fiji.
And then we'll see if anything else comes up. We'll
Yeah.
probably start packing, just organizing all our stuff because it's everywhere except this room. It looks like it's trashed. So, but it's not, don't worry, it's fine.
No.
All right, see you guys tomorrow, bye.
Night.